doing a quick video on an app called IYAN 3D. It's IYAN and then 3D. And that's what I use to make my intro, which you can view on my channel. I will start doing intro giveaways, like many other people, but I'm quite interested in it and I'd like to do it. So I'll start doing that and whatnot. And here I've got a brightness. So here you've got the brightness, which is like the direction the brightness will come from for shading, which you can turn off if you want. This is the view that people will see of your intro. And so we'll put some text in. So you click on this menu button here. So you can see import, that's just things you want to put in, then you can animate, and then you can also save a template, then you export. And so you can go to text. And there is in-app purchases, which you can do if you want. So let's choose that, and we'll just go test. And I'll put that in, and you go add. And you'll see it comes up, and it's super big. So now what you can do is you can click on it, and it'll go in a green colour, like that, and it'll have the 4 dot points. Which means you can actually move the letters as well, if you want to, or choose to. So to animate it, you go into menu, you have to click on it, animate, and you can see a lot of animations, and you can search animations as well. But for this, we'll just do, let's do a cool one. Let's here we go. Let's do this one. Yep. It's not very good, but we'll try it anyway. So now what you do is you can see your camera, and so we just want to move it to the center. So then you can see the camera view there, and you press that button here, up here, and you press play, and it should play the animation like that. There we go. And you'll see it goes to 4.75 seconds, and that's the amount of time the animation took. And then you can also link together the animations. So you press add, and it adds the seconds. And then we can go up to this. So we can go up to we'll go up to the animation. So we'll stop there. Then we'll go into menu, animate. Oh wait, sorry, yeah, so you have to press that. Animate. And then let's say we'll do this one, because this is a cool one, I think. I would think anyway. It goes really small, so what you can do now to make it larger is you see it's selected. You press scale. So you can put the Y down, make it like that. There we go. Now it's a bit larger. You can move the camera up. Also another thing, if it's too big, you can, no, don't delete it. Or you can delete it if you want, but you go into options, field of view, and you can see how much you want the camera, and you can also select the resolution. So now that will play out, and so now we can have a look right down here. So here we can see it going around, and then we can see it doing that. And then it'll stop there. And then we go back to the menu, we go back to animate. We go to, let's say, text scale. Actually, no, where's a good one I used before? Well, it was a really good one that I used before in my intro. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a good one. It's in here somewhere. But let's just use this one, for instance. And see, it'll go to 10 seconds. And by now you've pretty much just linked everything together and you've made a pretty cool intro. Also, another really cool thing you can do is you can select, I'm pretty sure you can select an individual letter to animate. Oh no, you can't. I thought you might be able to, but no, you can't. But so let's bring the E back at one point. So what we can do now is we can actually go to 11.17 and let's move it forward. And we go to 11.4 and move it back in so it'll look... Sorry, I've got a cough. Just focus on the E when it comes back in. It'll go back to normal, and then it'll go like that. And after you've done all this, so say we're happy with that, we can now put in a image behind it to say you want to give it a background. There we go. So you see it's down here. It's hard to see. And another weird thing is you can't see the images from the back. So there we go. We can scale it, make it way bigger, cover the whole thing. And then what we can do to move it back is you press the forward arrow, and you drag it back. I usually drag it back a fair bit because it's quite a fair way away. And so that's another thing I did wrong then. So what we want to do is make sure, this is the mistake I did, from 0.04 seconds, you always have to go to always have to make it the biggest, because then it'll be big throughout the whole video. I forgot to do that. As you can see, it's engulfed the letters a bit, so you move it back a bit. And here, let's try it now. Yeah, you can see the little blue bit, so let's correct that and turn it down a bit. Move it down. There we go. Move the camera back a bit. And so this is our intro, I guess. So then all you have to do is just export it to iMovie, which you can do if you're an iOS person. You can export it to iMovie or just send it to your computer via email or something like that. So how about go to our thing we did, we lost all the work, for instance, because I forgot to save, but that happens. This is an old one I did. We can move the sun around, we can change the colour of the sun. If we go into options, we can make it a blue sun, which makes it a red sun, which reflects it on the colours. So then what we do is, say we go to video, and we go to next, and it'll render it and then export it. And if you haven't bought the app, it'll show up this. And I got rid of that by using a video cropper. So let's just say once that's done, it'll go into your camera roll. So this is my old one. This is the one I used for the video. And so you can see it's moved, it's all that, and then you go to iMovie. It's like a really bad video kind of thing. So you go to videos, and you go recently added, and you go to your intro, and then you can just put some music in. And I'll do it in another video, but this is how I got my music. I'll show in another video how I got my music. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, it's Mr. Penguin here. I've been a bit sick recently. I'm really sorry about Show You not recording the screen and only the audio. It just happens sometimes.